Hi there everyone, welcome to another grading submission unboxing video. Today we got an order back from NGC. And here we go, right there and right there. 2 boxes. We'll talk more about that in just a second though. This submission we had sent in a few world coins in for grading, a couple of coins from customers, a couple of my coins. And this submission took an extraordinary amount of time getting back from NGC, so I'm really excited to see these coins again. One major reason they had some delay in getting our stuff back is I was told that our submission had to be broken up into 2 separate orders after I sent it in, because one of the coins was oversized and required an oversized holder. I mean, they already charge an oversized holder fee on the form, which is understandable. But to require a completely separate order and a separate shipping and handling charge, I thought that was a little questionable and a little too much. Especially considering that the competition has no such requirement of a separate order just because one coin's a little large. The other companies charge oversized holder fees, but to require a separate order, separate shipping. Anyway, we wanted them all graded. We paid the fees. Here are the coins, so let's go ahead and crack these boxes open and see what we got. Let me go ahead and try to get these open, try to find the seam. It looks like maybe one of them's right here. Was I correct? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's this one. Once they put all this tape on here and cover it for registered mail, it's a little tough to figure out these boxes sometimes, but we'll get in there. Yep, this is it. So we got to cut here. Whoa, careful. Safety first. I think this is where I cut. Let's see if that gets us in here. All right, that is good. Let's set this knife over to the side. And make sure we don't have any personal information showing in here. I usually have copies of the forms in here. We'll go ahead and slide those out of there. Set that to the side. NGC, unlike PCGS, does not give you a plastic box to hold your coins. They send it in a cardboard box, and they give you this little really cheap, flimsy cardboard divider. Guess it keeps the slab safe, but when you're spending hundreds of dollars just to get a few coins graded, you think maybe they could send a plastic box like their competition? No. No way, no way, no how. Anyway, no ranting about that. Let's see what we got. First coin, we'll just start right here. We sent in this Swiss 20 francs coin. Actually, we sent in 2 of those, and wow. MS65 condition. Really happy about that. This is a 1935 Swiss 20 francs gold. 22 stars on edge. I guess I'll have to look that up. That's new to me. I didn't realize there were different varieties. I guess they marked it as 22 stars on edge, meaning there's probably another variety. Curious to look up to see if we got a good variety or a common one or what we have there. But I bought basically a roll of these a while back and sent in a couple of them for grading for a customer who bought some and said, hey, I'd like to have those certified. And I knew the coins were mint state. There might have been a couple that were even AU in the roll because, you know, when people buy gold bullion and they handle them, sometimes they get a little rub on them, but really happy that one came back MS65, gem uncirculated. That's awesome. Sent in another one, and this one only came back MS64, which is still, and it's also the same variety, 22 stars on the edge. Really happy to, I mean, I'm surprised these came back 64 and 65. I thought for sure they were MS63 or so condition. They were nice. But again, just being loose in a roll for decades and being handled by who knows how many people, including myself. These are excellent grades. Really happy with how these came back. Let's just set those right there. The next coin is, oh wow. This one here is an 1881 India Portuguese 1/8 rupiah. And this came back XF45. This is a coin that I sold to a customer. This was actually found in our one of our streams, April 2021. we did a kilo of World Silver stream and auction, and this coin was in there. So what we do, if you guys haven't seen those before, we go through a full kilo of Silver World coins. We look at them one by one. Some of them are common, some of them are a little better, and we look them up, try to figure out a value, and if anybody wants them, we auction them right then and there. This one was in that auction, and this grade is a huge score. I didn't know it was going to grade this high. That's a big score. You know what? I actually knew this coin was in this submission. I didn't know it was coming back XF45, but I have the NGC World Coin Price Guide page pulled up just so we can take a look at this. And here's the coin right here. That's a silver coin 917 fine. It's only got 98 cents worth of silver melt value in it at current prices, and low mintage. And you can see the price guide prices here. They say in VF it's a $400 coin, XF $500 coin. We got XF 45. So if these price guide prices are anywhere in the ballpark, I'm not sure how accurate this guide is, but that's a great score for the customer who bought this one, because I know in that stream and auction we did, it went for under $100. So that's a really nice score, and I'm happy for the customer who got that one. He's going to be pretty happy with that. We do have more of these World Silver Kilo breaks coming soon, so hopefully we're going to have more great finds like that one in the future ones that we do. I mean, that's just real exciting. XF 45. And you know what? We can look at this one under the microscope too, because I know that's a really small coin, and maybe you just want to take a closer look. So there's the coin. So yeah, if you're interested in World Silver coins, check out our World Silver Kilo bag breaks that we do. They're kind of fun and educational. They take a little bit of time, but we go through a couple hundred coins, and we don't know what we're going to find until we find them. And this was one of the amazing finds. Really happy to get that back. And quite a little bit shocked it came back XF45. That's a great score. Finally in this submission, well, finally in this part of the submission, oh, and look at that. It's even rotated in the holder. That's real nice. 1909S US Philippines 1 centavo, and it came back AU58 brown. That's a little bit of a bummer. I sent this one in thinking it was mint state. I was expecting a mint state 63 brown or 64 brown, but to get an AU58, I guess I missed a touch of rub somewhere on it, unfortunately. But it's a beautiful coin still, and it's definitely a key date and a popular date in the series. I'll show this under the microscope too in just a second. I mean, this is always a fun date and collectible, knowing that this coin right here, it says, Philippines 1 centavo, but it also says United States of America 1909S. This coin was minted in San Francisco by the U.S. Mint in the very same room at the same time as, the major key dates of American copper. The 1909S Indian Head Cent, 1909S Lincoln Cent, and the 1909 SVDB Lincoln Cent. So this is right there with those, and it's a very collectible date and very popular, especially since these coins have been added to the Red Book. Yeah, that's a nice example. It's still got lots of mint luster. Get AU58 brown on that. It's a little bit disappointing. Well, I thought it was mint state. That's why I said it. But it's still a nice coin in that grade. Still collectible. Yeah, just was hoping mint state. I'll have to take a closer look at that under my loop and everything, because I'm not seeing just immediately where they're seeing where on that. All right, that's that part of the submission, and it's a little bit of a bummer that it's rotated in the holder. Now, my guess is that it wasn't rotated like that. I mean, the coin's supposed to be like this. My guess is it wasn't rotated like that when they dropped it in the mail. So hopefully I'll be able to spin that coin, or get it to spin back. Because if they're rotated one time, it'll probably rotate back. But just that I have to do that, it's a little bit of a bummer. And thanks for this amazing box. Well, lack of a box, I guess. Let's set these to the side right there. And let's get into the final coin of the submission. There should be just one coin in this massive box that we had to do a whole separate order for. try to get in here. See how this box is going to open. It looks like we got to get these seams here. Looks like we might need to get the top here too, or can I get this to open up like that? Yeah, if I destroy the box a little bit, I can get that out of there. Perfect. There's going to be a shipping copy of our order form. I'm going to slide that out real quick and get all this out of here. That's what's inside the box, just like that. Set the empty box to the side. And what we have in here, well packed, considering we paid over $100 just to get one coin. Well, it was right around $100. Actually, let me look at the form. To get one coin graded here, because we required a separate order fee, it looked like it's $92 total fee. $38 to get it graded, $20 oversized holder fee, which was understandable, and that's what we expected to pay. We expected to pay about $58 to get it graded, plus a share of the shipping and handling from the rest of the order. But because it's a separate order, they required us to do, it was an extra $10 handling and an extra $24 of shipping, which I think they even charged us a little bit more. I have to go back and check. That's just a copy of the form we have there. I have to check actually what they billed my credit card. But anyway, this is what we got back. This here, wow, that looks beautiful. When we sent this coin in, this was actually in one of my auctions that I had on my channel early in 2021. And the customer that bought this in one of my auctions said, man, I'd really love to have that piece graded. When the customer bought it and when I showed it in my auction, it was in the original capsule from 1987. And the capsule was beat up, hazy. The coin didn't look like this. This is awesome. Wow. And what this is, it's a 1987 Zurich International Money Show medal. 5 ounces of silver, and this was for a coin show in Zurich, Switzerland, 1987. And yeah, it didn't look like, and just to see it like that outside of the capsule, I never took it out of the capsule. We submitted it in the capsule and everything. Look, you can see my camera and everything reflecting right off this thing. Anyway, it came back Proof 68 Ultra Cameo, which I'm pretty happy with that grade. I mean, I think it's nice that it comes back in a high grade. Let's see if we can see why it's not a MS69. That's just, I mean, this side it looks perfect. This side it looks perfect, but let's flip it over. There's the other side, just a really cool design. I mean, I see maybe a little tiny bit of haze left on it, maybe a couple tiny spots in the fields, but just a real neat design. Shows the minting of coins right there, 5 ounces, 9999 fine. Real cool piece. Really happy it came back looking so amazing for the customer, and unfortunately with the grading fees, but I think it was worth it. This presents so much more nicely like this and in the Proof 68 Ultra Cameo holder than it did in that, you know, old hazy capsule. So let's get the foam off to the side, show off what we got here again, and that's it. Let's get this out of the way before I cut myself. And that's it. That is our latest submission to NGC. Overall, happy with the results. Really got nice grades on the gold. Again, wasn't expecting a 65. I mean, I was expecting 62, 63, 64-ish on them. But, yeah, 65 and a 64 is awesome. The U.S. Philippines, I don't know. Not so thrilled with that one. The India Portuguese 1/8 rupiah, awesome grade, huge score. Very happy with that one, especially since we got it in a bag of mixed world silver, and the customer bought it for a fraction of what it's worth now, probably. And then this big metal is just beautiful, and you know, even though it costs quite a bit extra to get that one graded, a little unhappy with that. Still, I might be able to tell. I mean, whatever. Sometimes you got to deal with the great rules of the grading companies. Anyway, thanks for watching. We do have more grading submissions in for grading right now, so please stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more unboxing videos coming soon. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any questions or comments about any of the coins you see here, please leave them in the comments below. I'll take a look and get back to you. Thanks again for your support. Remember, always keep having fun with this great hobby of coin collecting.